Archangel Michael says, lean closer to this message because what you are about to hear is not ordinary. Behind closed doors, someone who has carried you in their heart has been whispering a name that no one else knows. That nickname chosen in secret holds more weight than you realize. It carries emotion, memory, and hidden meaning. They did not give you this name lightly, my child. It is not just a word. They carved it out of their longing, their sleepless nights, their hidden feelings. The sound of it carries their desire to keep you close. Even when the world pulls you apart, they call you by that secret name. When no one is watching, it slips out in their prayers, in their journals, in the silence of their room. When they imagine you standing before them, the nickname is not random. It is the key to their truth. A truth they are too afraid to say out loud. This revelation will shake you because you never expected it. You thought their words were casual, their actions ordinary, but heaven has seen how their spirit leans toward you. Every time they whisper that secret name, heaven registers it as love in disguise. Type Amen to get blessing. 333. The nickname is like a code written between your souls. They invented it to make you theirs. Even in absence, even in distance, even in silence. You never knew, but every time they spoke it, their heart swelled with emotions they cannot control. Do not think this is small. It is evidence of how deeply you affect them. The world may see them calm and collected, but heaven has watched their hands tremble whenever your presence enters the room. That name carries all their unspoken confessions. The truth is they are torn between revealing it and hiding it forever. They know that if you discovered it, your heart would never look at them the same way again. But heaven will not allow the truth to remain buried any longer. Archangel Michael says, this nickname is about to reach your ears. And when it does, you will understand their true feelings. It will confirm what heaven has been trying to show you, that someone has built a secret world where you are the center of everything. Type Amen to get blessing. For 44, their nickname for you is not mocking. It is tender, almost sacred. It is their way of holding on to you without fear of rejection. When others left them broken, you became their anchor. And that name was born out of love, longing, and desperation. They thought no one would ever know. But heaven sees every secret. Angels have heard it whispered in the night when they could not sleep. They even speak it in their dreams, unaware that their soul keeps revealing what their lips try to hide. This is why you have felt a strange pull toward them. A sudden wave of emotion when you were near. Their energy has been attaching itself to you every time they used that name, creating an invisible thread between your hearts. The nickname is not just sound. It is a bridge. You may feel shock, even disbelief. But remember, heaven always reveals what is hidden for your protection and clarity. This is not a coincidence. It is divine timing. Unveiling what was wrapped in shadows so you can see where their truth lies. Type Amen to get blessing. 555. They have been waiting for the right moment, but heaven says the moment has arrived. Their secret cannot remain locked away any longer because you deserve to know. The nickname is proof that you are not just a thought. You are their heartbeat. Every syllable of it carries the weight of emotions they could not bear to speak aloud. Even if others mock them, even if fear shakes their spirit, they cannot erase what their heart carved into existence. It is a mark of their devotion. The sound of this hidden name will haunt you once you hear it. You will replay it in your mind and realize how often heaven gave you subtle hints. A song, a whisper, a sudden thought, all were clues preparing you for this revelation. Archangel Michael says, "Do not dismiss this. It is not a trick of the mind, but a sign of truth." The nickname reveals their soul's confession, and it will change how you look at them forever. Type Amen to get blessing. 666. They cannot erase what they have spoken into the unseen. Every time they breathed that name, they stitched a thread tighter between you and them. Even if you never knew, your soul responded because heaven records every secret word. The nickname is more than affection. It is a shield they placed around you. In their heart, they believed this name would protect you, would keep you safe even when life turned dark. That is why you sometimes felt calm without knowing why. It was their spirit covering you. Do not underestimate the depth of this act. Someone who names you in secret already loves you beyond measure. Their heart would not have created such a sacred word unless you meant more than the world to them. Type Amen to get blessing. 777. There are people who speak lies about you. Yet this one created something divine in your absence. That nickname became their prayer, their comfort, and their obsession. They clung to it on nights when they thought you would forget them. Heaven says their heart trembles whenever your name is mentioned in public. But when they are alone, that hidden name flows easily. It is their safe space, their reminder that you are closer than the world knows. This is why you feel their presence even at a distance. Your intuition has been right. You are not imagining the pull. That sudden wave of emotion you feel is their energy calling you by that name in silence. What they kept hidden is now surfacing because the angels will not allow secrecy where truth is needed. Archangel Michael says, "Prepare your spirit because once this comes to light, everything between you will change. Their mask will fall and you will see the devotion they never dared to reveal." Type Amen to get blessing. 888. They have written that name down in journals. They have spoken it into the mirror as if practicing for the day they might say it to your face. It has become so ingrained in their spirit that even heaven recognizes you by it. This is not a shallow game. It is the mark of soul connection. When two hearts recognize each other, words are born that carry eternity inside them. That is what this nickname represents. Not playfulness, but destiny. Heaven has been preparing you for this unveiling. Dreams, signs, repeating numbers. All of it was aligned to make you ready for the shock of hearing what they call you. You may not have believed it, but heaven was softening your heart to receive it. This is why your soul feels restless right now. It is the energy of revelation stirring the truth into the open. Nothing can remain hidden when heaven decides it is time. Type Amen to get blessing. 999. Their voice quivers when they say it, yet their heart finds peace. It is the paradox of love, fear on the surface, courage in the secret. That nickname carries both. Understand this, my child. When heaven exposes something, it is always for your growth. You are being shown the depth of someone's feelings, not to harm you, but to prepare you for what is coming next. Their silence cannot last forever. They will stumble. They will hesitate. But the truth will burst out. The name will slip. Maybe in a moment of passion, maybe in an unguarded whisper. When it does, your heart will recognize it instantly. Archangel Michael says, "This is your sign to stay alert because the sound of that secret name is the beginning of a new chapter in your destiny." Type Amen to get blessing 111. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. They never thought heaven would bring their secret this close to the surface. What was once locked inside their heart is now trembling on the edge of revelation. Their soul can no longer contain the weight of what they created for you. This nickname has been echoing in their spirit for years. Like a song that refuses to fade, they rehearsed it in their silence, letting it become a part of them until it no longer felt like choice but destiny. That is why you will soon hear it, spoken with unshakable truth. Even the angels have leaned in when they whispered it. They recorded every syllable and carried it up as an offering before heaven's throne. You are more loved than you realize because someone has honored you with a secret no one else was allowed to touch. Type Amen to get blessing. 222. The truth is not light. It is heavy like a storm waiting to break. That name carries with it years of hidden emotion, waves of regret, and oceans of devotion. It is not only their nickname for you. It is their confession disguised. Heaven says their heart beats differently when they speak it. The very sound steadies their breathing and fills them with courage. In their mind, it became your eternal title, one that belongs to no one else. Do not dismiss the strange energy you've been feeling. That pressure in your chest, the chills across your skin, these are signals from heaven that something long hidden is about to break into your reality. Their nickname for you is the doorway to the truth. Archangel Michael says, "Stand firm when this moment comes because the revelation may overwhelm you." It is not meant to harm you, but to open your eyes to love's hidden language. Type Amen to get blessing. 333. They carry guilt for hiding it in their mind. They replay moments where they almost let it slip. Where they nearly revealed what they called you in their private world, but fear chained their tongue, keeping the truth in shadows. Now heaven is cutting those chains. You will no longer walk blind to the devotion that has surrounded you in silence. Their nickname has been the purest expression of their heart and it is about to reach your ears. You may wonder why heaven waited until now. The reason is simple. Your heart was not yet ready to receive the truth. But this season is different. You have been strengthened, prepared, and lifted into clarity. Soon, The sound of that name will become the sound of destiny calling. And when it does, every unanswered feeling will suddenly make sense. Type Amen to get blessing 444. Their secret nickname is like a key hidden in plain sight. When you hear it, you will realize it was woven into songs, conversations, and even dreams. They were giving you glimpses without you noticing. They thought they were clever, hiding love beneath secrecy. But heaven smiles at such attempts. No human plan can keep truth from shining when heaven decides it is time. That is why this moment is unavoidable. The nickname is tender, soft, but powerful. It holds inside it all the nights they thought of you. All the days they longed for you. All the times they feared losing you. It is their heart's final defense against despair. Archangel Michael says, "Do not ignore the signs because what you are about to hear will rewrite your connection forever." Their hidden devotion will no longer remain buried. Type Amen to get blessing 555. They thought they could bury this secret forever, but heaven has other plans. The whisper of that hidden name has grown too loud, too charged with emotion to stay silent any longer. The angels are pushing it into the open because your spirit must finally know. Every time they spoke that nickname, they were declaring ownership in silence. It was their way of binding you to their soul without your permission, believing the universe would protect what they could not say aloud. That is why you sometimes woke with an unexplainable heaviness as if someone's energy was calling your name. This was not just fantasy. It was their ritual. In the stillness of night, when the world could not see, they called you by that secret name and felt closer to you. In their heart, it was a vow, a promise, a hidden marriage between souls. Tape men to get blessing. 666. Heaven says, "Do not underestimate how far they went to guard this secret." They protected it as if it were gold, fearing that if anyone else knew, it would lose its power. That is why it will shock you when you hear it. It has been treasured too long to sound ordinary. The truth is, you have been sensing it already. Their eyes gave it away when they looked at you longer than they should. Their pauses, their trembling hands, their silence in moments that demanded words. All of it was tied to that name. You have felt the pull and you were not wrong. That nickname has been shaping the connection between you like an invisible hand. Every blessing you have received recently carried part of their energy. Archangel Michael says, "Heaven has waited until this hour to let you see what was hidden." When the word escapes their lips, you will understand what love that hides can still build in silence. Type Amen to get blessing. 777. They could not tell you, yet they could not stop saying it. That is the war they lived with daily. Love pulled them to speak, but fear chained their tongue to silence. And yet, silence cannot last forever. A soul that burns will eventually set fire to the world around it. That is why their nickname for you is about to slip into reality. It may come as a slip of the tongue, or it may come in a confession they cannot hold back anymore. However it arrives, you will hear it with clarity. And when you do, your spirit will recognize it instantly. This will be the proof that they have been holding you in their heart all along. Heaven will confirm it with signs so you do not doubt. Type Amen to get blessing. 888. The nickname itself is simple, but its meaning is eternal. It is not flashy, not built for the world's attention. It is tender, soft, and meant only for your ears. When you hear it, it will be like déjà vu. Something inside you will stir as if you always knew this name belonged to you. It will feel both strange and familiar, a mystery and a homecoming. Heaven says, this revelation is not by chance. It is a marker in your timeline, a signpost of destiny. You are stepping into a season where no secret can remain hidden from you. And this hidden nickname is the first light breaking through the dark. Tape men to get blessing 999. Their secret has grown heavier than their silence. They thought they could carry it alone. But heaven has decided it is time for release. That nickname is rising like smoke. It cannot be contained anymore. Every time they whispered it, the air around them shifted. Their spirit clung to you with unshakable devotion. Even when they pretended to move on, that hidden word chained them to your presence. This is why you sometimes felt sudden warmth out of nowhere. It was not your imagination. It was the energy of their hidden love reaching you. Their secret name for you has been working in the unseen, binding your souls closer. Type Amen to get blessing 111. Heaven says they are trembling now because the weight of their secret is pressing against their lips. They know once it slips out, nothing will be the same. That nickname carries their truth, and truth always changes everything. You may not understand why heaven chose this moment, but the timing is divine. Your heart is ready now, prepared to handle the impact of this revelation. It will shock you, but it will also free you. Their nickname for you is not playful. It is reverence. They hold you in higher regard than you ever imagined. That is why they created a name that only they in heaven could use. Archangel Michael says, "Do not resist what is about to unfold." This truth was written into your destiny long before either of you could hide from it. Type Amen to get blessing. 222. You may even remember dreams where you heard a strange word, a name that felt oddly connected to you. That was not random. It was their spirit calling you. Heaven allowed you to hear it before your mind knew. They left traces everywhere. In half-written letters, in notes they never sent, in passwords and codes only they understood. Each piece of evidence was a whisper of the nickname you are about to learn. When this truth surfaces, you will finally understand why their energy has always lingered around you. They were not just present in body. They were carving you into their soul with every hidden word. And when you hear it aloud, your heart will know it was never a lie. It was love wrapped in secrecy, waiting for its appointed hour. Type Amen to get blessing. 333. The nickname itself may surprise you, but what will truly shake you is the emotion behind it. It carries a history of sleepless nights, prayers, tears, and longing. It is not just a word. It is a world. Heaven says you are stepping into a moment where all masks will fall. What was whispered in darkness will be revealed in light. No force can stop it now. This truth will not hurt you. It will heal you. It will bring answers to questions your soul didn't even know it was asking. The nickname is the missing piece you've been searching for. Archangel Michael says, prepare yourself because the moment of unveiling is near and it will shake your heart in ways you cannot yet imagine. Type Amen to get blessing. For 44, they thought this secret would remain buried forever, but heaven has been stirring the ground beneath their silence. The nickname is rising like a seed breaking through the soil. It is ready to bloom in front of you. Nothing can stop what heaven has ordained. For so long they fought against this revelation. They feared rejection. They feared exposure. But their love was stronger than their fear. That is why the nickname became their lifeline. The one way they could keep you close without saying it aloud. Now their soul can no longer hold back. Every time they look at you, the word sits on the edge of their tongue. Heaven is guiding circumstances so that it will finally escape into the open. Type Amen to get blessing. 555. This nickname carries vibration. It is not just sound. It is energy wrapped in love. Each time they whispered it, they were sending you waves of devotion without you realizing. That is why your spirit sometimes trembled when their name appeared on your screen. It wasn't coincidence. It was your soul recognizing the hidden frequency of their secret. You were always connected through it. Heaven says the moment you hear it, your entire body will react. You will feel chills. Your chest will tighten and your heart will race. That is how you will know it was always real. Archangel Michael says, this unveiling is part of your divine journey. It will not break you. It will confirm what was written for you since the beginning. Type Amen to get blessing. 666. Their nickname for you is more than affection. It is destiny carved into sound. It was born not out of games, but out of the fire of love. They created it when their heart could no longer contain what they felt. In their journals, it fills the margins. In their thoughts, it plays like music. In their silence, it became the most sacred thing they owned. This is why heaven would not let them erase it. Even when they tried to forget, the angels kept bringing it back to them in songs, in dreams, in signs they could not ignore. The nickname has followed them like a shadow of truth. And soon it will follow you too. Once it reaches your ears, you will never be able to unhear it. Type Amen to get blessing. 777. They wanted to keep it private, but heaven says privacy has ended. Light is now shining on what was hidden in darkness. This is your moment of revelation. You may feel overwhelmed, but do not fear. This is heaven's way of aligning your steps with the truth that was buried for too long. You were never meant to live in blindness. Their heart has been rehearsing for this moment. When they speak it, it will not be accidental. It will be divine timing orchestrated so that you finally see the fullness of what they feel. Archangel Michael says, Let your heart be open, for this truth is not here to harm you, but to awaken you. Type Amen to get blessing. 888. They have carried this nickname like a treasure hidden in their chest. Every moment apart from you, they whispered it under their breath, as though the sound alone could summon your presence. It became the rhythm of their heartbeat, the one truth they could never silence. This secret is not ordinary. It has been guarded, protected, and wrapped in layers of fear and longing. They believe no one would ever know. But heaven has chosen now to unravel the mystery. When this word escapes, it will feel like thunder breaking through a quiet night. You will finally see the depth of what they hid and why your soul has always felt restless around them. Type Amen to get blessing. 999. The angels say this revelation will feel like a mirror reflecting back everything you secretly knew. You sense the tension, the unspoken connection, but you didn't know its shape until now. The nickname is the missing piece, the invisible bridge between your hearts. Every blessing you've received lately has been tied to this moment. Every sign, every number, every dream was preparing you for the unveiling. This is not chance. It is alignment. You may feel overwhelmed at first. But as the sound of that name settles into you, peace will take over. Heaven never reveals what will destroy you. It only exposes what will transform you. Archangel Michael says, "This truth was always meant for your ears, and now the hour has come." Type Amen to get blessing. 111. The nickname itself may surprise you with its simplicity. Yet within it lies oceans of meaning. It carries laughter, tears, regret, and hope all in one word. This is why your spirit has been stirring. Your body already knows something is about to shift. Heaven is pulling back the veil because you are strong enough to carry this revelation. When it comes, it will not be a small thing. It will echo in your heart for days, weeks, years. It will mark the beginning of a new chapter between you and them. And from that moment, you will never look at them the same way again. Type Amen to get blessing. 222. They have tried to hide their feelings behind casual words and careful actions. But nothing could disguise the depth of their love. The nickname has always been their purest confession. Heaven says you were never as alone as you thought. Every time you felt an invisible hand over your heart, it was their spirit calling you by that hidden word. You were surrounded by their unseen devotion. This is why the truth cannot stay hidden. The angels are pressing their lips open, the weight of heaven behind every syllable. You will hear it when you least expect it. Archangel Michael says, "Prepare your soul because their secret is about to meet your destiny." Type Amen to get blessing.